with the people, with kids, with Afro-Colombian communities, with indigenous, with countrymen. So we love this program because that. And we have this team that we have our overseeing or supervision in our team. We also have interventors and we have environmental teams in contractors, consultants, at the energy organizations, at the water companies, and as I told you, in supervisors. And also we have teams, or we work with the teams of the safeguards groups of World Bank and ADB. Finally, we work with the stakeholders. They are the really important group in or part better of our strategy, because we can establish accords and plans with them that at the end of the day can give us the concept of how we are doing in the protection of the environment. Finally, I want to share a little results in environmental issues, and I want to talk since the Sustainable Development Objectives. So we are improving, or we are working at the sixth objective, because we are in the process of recovery 6 basins into municipalities. So we are promoting these 6 objectives, and also we are working in energy. And the last year we eliminate more than 2,000 tons of greenhouse gases. In all of our projects, we improve or implement, health and safety work systems, so we don't have accidents or work accidents that are, I don't know to say, complicated accidents maybe. And we implemented 20 environmental management plans, and we manage more than 25 environmental authorizations. And about trees, at this moment, we plant 25,000 trees with the participation of 325 kids. And we have one environmental club that is called Amigos de Pacifico, with 50 children from 3 municipalities, and this was working before the pandemic. That's it. I hope you like my presentation, and I hope you can feel how many I love these environmental aspects. And this is the last picture, and is Buenaventura. Buenaventura is the most important city as the Pacific area in Colombia. And this is one of the pictures that I want to share with you. Thank you a lot.
Thank you, Alejandra. Okay, very good presentation. So now is the time for some questions. So who wants to start with the questions? Ana Maria?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I have a question. How is the security over this part of the country? How is, you used to travel a lot to those cities, and do you have any problem with the guerrilla or the narco traffic? Have you find some difficult situations over there?
Yes, a lot.
Really?
Yes, but the only way that we can achieve our goals and develop our project is because the community work with us. And it's a really sad situation there, but if the people say, you can get in, we can do it, because it's a really complicated situation.
So the community help you to get into the cities? That's
Yes.
the only way?
Yes, well, but it's the rural areas, because we can move.
Buenaventura, places
Yes,
like that. Yeah.
and Quito, Tumaco, it's okay, we don't have trouble. But when we are moving through the rural areas, we just can't get with the community. Yes.
Okay. Another question? Leila?
Okay. Yes, Alejandra, congratulations. Your presentation are very interesting, and your job is very big about the impact in Colombia, about the impact in of different areas and specific in this area, Pacifico. Uh, Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank
And I have a question, and it's about the research. I listened the research live of maybe 100% of multilateral sector
Yes.
not exist resource of budget in Colombian government.
No, no, because this program came from a compass that established in at 2016, I believe, and the compass said that the government can take the money from the multilateral banks. So
Ah,
all the 400 millions came from them, from there. Yes.
okay, okay, thanks. Another question is about the you say about the projects in ports. In this
Mhm.
moment, what is the main project in and what is the goal and object, and is only infrastructure or what is the objective.
Yes, this is a really good question because at the beginning of the program, we just focused on improve infrastructure. So we just change the ports that it's not a port, are like stairs that they have, and there the boat came and the people move and get out. This is the port. It's not a port. They call it port, but they don't have it in a really good. But
Okay.
today we have three programs. The first is improve and create and build ports that they have one part for the people and other part for the for the merchancies and all these and other things. The second part of the program is to how did you say, to improve the safety related with the hi, sorry, I don't know how to just say señalizar.
How you say what?
Señalizar. Señalizar. I don't know.
Signal,
Señalizar. Sign. Sí, sin.
signaling, signal.
Sin. Okay, sin every area, because when you are there, you can see when you are in the river, you see a lot of enters in the region. So we want to think everyone and the people dismiss the risk to be lost in that area. This is the second program, signaling. Okay, thank you. And the third program is to improve the capacity of the municipalities to manage the port as a business, like a company. Because today, everyone use the port, but no one have the money to maintain, to improve the things that will be important. So the program have these three things: improve the infrastructure, improve the signaling, signaling,
Finally.
Signaling.
sorry, and improve the capacity of the municipalities to manage the port.
Yes, because my question is because in ANI and in Ministry of Transport exists an area with the management of ports and
Yes,
specific to give uh, contracts of like concessionary. How do you say
Dealer.
what?
Dealer. Concesionario is dealer. Like that.
Okay.
Dealer, yes, in the way of dealer, for to administrate and building the infrastructure and management like your goals, but in the Ministry of Transport. And you know, maybe what is the difference between two
Program?
objectives or programs?
Yes, we work with the transportation minister because we are executing this budget with them. So the difference is really the source of the budget because we are working with them to develop this program in this part of the Pacific. But we work with them and in Bias.
Yes, yes, because these projects are the most important with superavit for to give the rentability, yes, rentability of government, yes. It's different between projects or roads or rents or airports because these projects need money, but the ports projects give of the government like minery give money the project in the figure calls contraprestación. I don't know how do you say.
Yes, but Leila, here we don't expect that this port produce or produce money because I don't know, maybe we have around 3,000 people live in each of these cities because not a city, are a little towns. So in this moment, we want to dismiss the gap to give them opportunities to improve their quality of life, improving the safety on all this situation. And sure, in a couple of years, we want to improve all the connectivity of the Pacific since the Francisco Pizarro to Buenaventura and promote all the movement of the emergency and all that is developed through this. But in this moment, they need to put money to improve the ports, and then we have to help them to continue in this process. But yes, I believe that is a really important investment of the government, and it's also I don't know, this is the way that we build country because it's help the people that lives there, but not giving money because they don't need the money, they need the opportunity.
Yes,
Yeah.
and quality of life, real.
Alejandra, I have a question.
Go, Anna.
Alejandra, I have a question. Your project is in charge of what minister? Did you say?
Well, we actually at the board, director board, we have the finance minister. It's okay, finance minister.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Carrasquillo.
they have the oversee of our project. So they are our first leader, I can say that. But also we have 3 technical committees. One leadered by the water ministry, that is all the program of water. Sorry. The second is energy minister, that is all the things of energy. And the third is the transport minister, that is all about connectivity. So we respond to 4 ministries and also to the
At the
president
same time.
because the national unit, it's an administrative institution that responds directly to the president. So everyone is working in that. And the main reason is because this is a part of the strategy that we as a country developed when we were in the peace process. You know, that's the main or the importance.
Okay.
Alejandra, I have a question. And then
Sorry.
in the entity that you work, I understand is an organization that is don't don't depend of the minister. Is separate entity. And do you or this entity receive a resources by the different entities you say, and the bank bid and the other entities? And I know a little about these entities that receive resources of the other, but your entity receive the money, but sign agreement with small agencies or small entities, but these entities development the project in different communities.
Well,
Do you,
really,
but
really, sorry.
my question is, your entity sign the agreement with other small entities in the region. For these entities, small entities, development the different projects. But the risk is that these resources are not invested in the project. And how do you or your entity, how control does that these resources are invest and don't disappear this money,
Yeah.
because this is the risk. And when
Very good question,
you
Amelia.
work, uh, sorry, Resto.
Very good question.
Okay. And because I'm auditing this, in some case, I'm auditing this type of the inversion or the entities. And when I review, I found that these small entities don't have control, and the money is not adequate use in the project with the community.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, Noelia, first, we don't receive the money because the agreement were signed. I don't know how is the figure, but is the fidu previsora. They receive the money. So it's like the money came from the IDB and the World Bank, and they give it to the fidu previsora.
Is the trust.
Yeah, don't, with the trust. We don't receive the money. Yeah, because, and this is one good thing, because as a national government, we didn't receive the money in our budget. So we don't have to use it like the entities, you know, if you don't use it in the year, so you lost it, and then you have to put and make a lot of things to recover this money. No, we don't have this. We don't have anualidades. I don't know how to say anualidades. We don't lose the money since if we get the 31 of December. No. So the money is in at the field previsor. And in the second case, we don't sign agreements with anyone. We have a public licitation. We have public contracts. So we call the people or the companies to develop the project as everyone do it. So we have the control. So we have the inventory, we have the contract, and we have the supervisor. We never give the money to these little communities or municipalities, because the money no one can oversee in this situation. They have huge problem of corruptions, huge. The last year we have four mayors in one city. Four mayors in one city. Can you imagine how huge is the problem of corruption? And also in Chocó, in this pandemic, the government, the governor, I don't know, el gobernador, sorry.
Governor. Governor.
The governor, sorry, was were no, was at the jail because he used in a bad way the money for the pandemic, you know. So they have a problem. Yeah, well, they have a problem with the management of the money. They have a lot of corruption. So we manage the money, we establish the contractor, we have the supervisor, we have the interventory. And also we have a lot of trouble because the people, some people at the region believe that we are getting the money for us. Yeah, you know, as and they put a lot of pressure over us and say everything you are doing bad things. The better situation is that the governors have the money and everything is very complicated, but we our results and showing the community that we are doing the things. So this is the only reason, because the money is using for the propose, because we are managing. That's the point. Mhm.
One
Thank you.
of you that are a specialist in that, why don't you explain to us? We want to know what really is stakeholder.
Stakeholders.
Yes.
No.
Okay,
What really
stakeholders.
is? What is a stakeholder?
Okay, for us, stakeholders are all the groups of our organization entities that can impact our program or be or feel affected by our activities. For example, stakeholders are the municipality, the mayor, the community, the environmental agencies, the contractors, the public force, everyone that can help us to develop the project or can avoid that we develop the project. So this is a word a lot of used in social management.
Okay, more questions? No more.
I think it's
I
terrible.
heard.
I think it's terrible because I think Alejandra and her team are doing such a great job, and it is really helping to develop the country and the people with low income in Colombia. So they are really helping to have a better way of life, and it's incredible that the mayors and the governments steal that money. No, that doesn't make any sense. They should be in jail forever.
Yes, yes, I believe
It's,
the
it's
same.
so sad, no? Because it's the money for the people that really need it.
It happens a lot in this country. No?
I
But
have other question.
Okay.
And I understand that invest in different projects or the project in energy, clean water, in the main series in the Pacific region. But for example, what happened with the small cities, for example, Nuki and Bahia Solano, that this it's not city, it's a small,
Town.
a small city, but when for example, in my case, I went to the Nuki and Bahia Solano, but it is a city very poor and don't have energy and don't have an how do you say wastewater network. And the poor is not poor; it's an improvise. How do you say improvisado?
Improvised.
Improvise
Mhm.
improvise poor, and this small city communicate with other with the river or for the sea for move, because the forest don't have a path or a way. And I understand that invest more money in the big cities, the region, but the small.
Yes, that's right, Noelia. And we are, well, first, we have the possibility to invest or to develop projects of energy in all the municipalities of the Pacific Zone. So, For example, we have a project in Nuquí. We have a project in CP and other municipalities of Chocó related with energy. But water and sanitation, we have around 200, maybe, uy, ¿qué pasó? 200 millions of dollars just to try to improve the quality of water and the quality of the wastewater network in the big cities of the Pacific. So we don't have money to do the thing that we want to do. Yes, and this is a question that the mayor asks us with a frequently, sorry. They say, okay, give me energy, but also give me water and also give me waste management and all this. And we say, we don't have this amount of money. We just have this money to try to improve the situation of the bigger cities, because Buenaventura, Tumaco, Quibdó, and Guapi are the bigger in the middle of this. And the other cities have a lot of troubles, a lot. And also, we believe that if we can change the situation of these 4 cities, we will uh, the reality of a lot of people, and then the government can move with these little towns. And also the mayor have to get the money, and also the governor have to give, have to put the money, and we have a lot of structures to try to attend that. But the trouble is the money, and the big problem is that Anna said, the corruption, because they have the money in many cases. Yeah, and also they have, or they get the money, but also another people get the money, contractors that go. The corruption is not just the government, it's the people that go there and
Yes.
steal the money. Don't worry about what is going on with the people. Yes. So I feel that the trouble here is, at the end, is not the money, because we make loans. The problem is have the compromise to change the reality of that is really difficult. It's difficult. It's not easy, but we are trying to do it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Daniela.
Okay, congratulations, Alejandra. Very.
No, only
Okay, go.
the
No,
finish.
don't worry. Go.
No, in addition, I think that the following of research will be very strict, because for the recruitment of multilaterals, especially with ENS issues, no?
Yes, yeah, this is another good point. And we all, in our socializations or meeting with the people, we say, don't worry, the money is into the bank. And just when we demonstrate that we do the work, they give us the money, well, give to the fiduprevisora, and we have the money. But it's not in the finance ministry, neither in the National Disaster Risk Agency. So calm. The money is safe there, and for the people, it's a good notice, a good news. Sorry, to know that. Yes.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. All of you were very good. Who is going to do the presentation for next forum? Volunteers?
No, no, thank you. For
No.
the next, no. The next Sunday, no. The
No?
next Sunday, the next to the next. Because this weekend I don't have time. This week is very strong. No, very strong for me.
Very hard. Okay, anyway,
Very
we have
hard.
the forum next Sunday. I don't know who is going to make the presentation. No, but, and I hope that next Sunday more people can participate, because this is very interesting and very important for you, that you are learning English, learning or knowing other people. So this is good, no, and we are going to try to still doing it every Sunday evening. Okay, okay, Ana Maria, do you
I
like
have a last question
what question?
for Alejandra.
Okay.
Alejandra, you as a woman and as a mother, don't you feel scared to go to and visit those places and those part of the country that is with the difficulties with violence and things like that? Don't you feel scared with knowing that you are a mother with a little kid? Don't you?
No, Ana Maria, I never
No?
feel scared because the community take care of us, you know, so they say get or don't do it. So we have a really close relationship with them because they
And
need
they
the project, they need it, so they have to defend, to try that the project can come true, right? So this is the reason because I never feel scared, but today with the pandemic I feel scared to go there. I don't want to go these 2 months because they don't have health infrastructure. They don't have ways to move out in a quickly way. So I prefer to stay by my home or here in Bogota and do the things in this moment there. Yes, and also we have, it's a sad situation, but we end 3 projects today in Cauca because the violence. The contractor said we can continue because people is scared. We don't know who is doing this violence in the cities. It's really hard to see the people dead over when a contractor is terrible for that. So we end three projects because that in Cauca.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Very good.
Very sad.
very sad. Yeah. Okay. Thank you a lot.
Congratulations.
Mhm.
Congratulations.
Okay. No
You
more.
are very strong.
Yeah, very brave.
Okay. So we'll see who is going to make the presentation next Sunday. I'll see you guys in class this week. Have a nice
Okay.
week. Thank you for participating.
Thank you.
Thank
Nice
you
to
for
meet you. Yeah.
the invitation.
Thank you.
I'll see you hopefully in class and next Sunday. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
Perfect, Alejandra.
thank
Bye,
you.
Leila. Bye,
Thank you.
Noelia.
Bye, Leila.
Glad to see you again.
Bye, bye.
Bye, bye. Thank
Ciao.
you. Bye,
Bye,
Nestor.
and
Ciao.
congratulations. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.